Welcome to the show where we talk about food, our love for food, and everything about it in all types of the spectrum. Again, just a disclaimer, if you're here and if you want to learn about technical stuff about cuisine, gastronomy, um, recipes, ingredients, and all that one, you might get something out of it. But the majority of the time, we're just going to talk about our love for food. Our guest for today is my very, very good friend, Stephanie. Say what's up.
Hey everyone, what's up? What's up?
So how are you? How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Surviving the pandemic.
Mm-mm. Again, I know in Cebu, it's another lockdown, and
Yeah,
nabay balita
especially here in the city.
how long mabot ang
No, I
lockdown?
don't know. I think initially around 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
Pero I'm not so sure kay I'm annoyed by the news but sometimes so I don't check anymore.
kaayo. And ako siguro.
Usually I just see post na lang from Facebook ng announcement if ever they post it but
Mm-mm.
sometimes they don't or the posting is late.
And
So
then
yeah,
wala pa kayo proper guidelines. Sometimes even for me, really we have to I would have to take off time from social media and
yeah,
nadyo balance of being more informed and knowing what's going on and giving a breather for myself and kanang
yeah.
relax. Kailangan dyan may balance pa.
Kumbaga, we can be stressed just because of the social media news.
Definitely.
Especially if people kay ang uban kay
Way klaro.
as for rants, way claro.
Way ayo. I always ask, going to the topic, what was your last meal before the show?
Before the show, I had fried rice. I made fried rice last yesterday.
That was
Right.
your last meal? So, pagkuan,
And
dinner time?
no, this morning kay na may sobra so
Oh.
the leftover fried rice I just heat it up with matching buwad.
Akala ko yan eh. And and when you say fried rice, kanang unsa man kanang ginisara or like
Like kanang gigisa gibutang onions and bacon
oh, that's good. Oh.
for the love of bacon. Like
That,
you mix na ko together
is it chopped bacon?
yeah,
Mm.
so chopped bacon.
How,
So
how, how do you like your bacon?
the crispy
Oh, you like
one.
bitaw.
The crispy one.
Mo man dyan na.
Usually
Mm-mm.
usually sa hotels ra man ko eat na kanang crispy jud na crispy kay murag i-bake man tingala nila.
Mm-mm.
We just bake it. Pero here at the house, I
Pan
can't
fry.
achieve it properly.
So pan fry lang.
Yeah,
Mhm. Ako,
still.
mo man dyan ang standard usually of bacon. They like it na it's crispy. There's and take it it could be cracked, kuan siya.
Yeah.
But ako, I actually like my bacon na medyo tender, medyo soft siya. Na the
Oh,
juicy part. I don't like it too burnt na mataste mo bacon but wala siya juices ba ganun ko na medyo stretchy pa siya.
okay. Pero lesser ang iyang oil po na.
I think so. Basta ka nang dili kay siya overcooked to the point na crispy kayo siya. Okay ra na medyo na burnt na kuan
Pero
sides.
usually that's the effect man no if you pan fry it.
Oo, when you pan fry it. Ganan ko
Yeah.
ana. And then I don't like kuan honey cured bacon. I mean, okay ra sa ako, but I'd rather have the original na kuan.
No, well, I
Mm.
added
Mm.
anything.
Pero kuan magud
But,
usually makita mo gani mo honey cured so okay ra sad. Medyo sweet man good.
oh,
Mm.
here said,
Mm.
pero
Pero
mas expensive siya.
ang honey cured no. Dili
Na,
kay
kaysa sa
mm, normal stuff.
usual normal bacon.
Mm. And dili kay nagre maple flavored candied na kuan bacon na butang ng brown sugar. Like that's just
Marshall,
overpower kayo. Martial kansa.
it's like banana Q, but only bacon.
Oh. Medyo sweet side na siya. But anyways, I ask that one always because you get to learn a little bit of something sa with a personality kuan, sa who you're talking to
Personally.
when you know unsa ang food na ilang it kuan. But just a little bit of background. I've known Steph back in college. So
Yeah.
we are in the same College of Education to San Jose. Say what's up, San Jose. We talked a lot about San Jose in the last episode with my guest John Tan. But I guess dito tama kon start off. Um,
Yeah.
you
He
you
was my president for our award.
I was, believe it or not, I was the college president for 1 year for the College of Education. So I've known Steph for quite some time now, and maybe we
Yeah.
could start off with there. For Stephanie, she studied in San Jose for since high school, correct? Since high school.
Yeah, but before before going to the College of Education, I didn't go
Oh,
directly.
so you
Yeah,
went to
so
Veles pa.
I spent 2 years in another school before going back to San Jose for College of Education.
You studied for 2 years. 2 years, eh?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah,
more.
2 years, two
Mm.
years in nursing, in nursing school.
Okay, but
But suddenly,
mhm.
I came to College of Education. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I've known her. I remember that the first time I met you was guidance one, guidance two, guidance one. I think guidance one. I didn't know your name, and then
Yeah, well, I was sitting at the back. You were sitting in front because you were late. You know,
uh, in kuan
people who
classics.
are early sit at the back. People who are late are in front.
Ito, classic Sid fashion. I was late. I think I only attended one class for that
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
subject.
yeah, yeah.
And then I did not remember anyone there. And then suddenly I remembered, I think it was during election time. No, 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 like way
Yeah,
back then. Somebody
I think it was
approached me.
during.
No, somebody approached me like, "Uy, wala na like ni sud o guidance one." And then ako, of course, assuming that I remember this person. Ito ba grasad ko? Ako naman gidrop, but I did not know her at all.
And I'm such a friendly person that I approach people
Mm.
even though I don't know them that much.
Oh, they're like, who is this person? And nagstorya sa I didn't know
Hey,
her.
it wasn't that weird.
I did not know this person. He approached ako like, okay, na-respond na sabi ko. But it started there and we became very close friends kasi dugod sa kuan.
Yeah,
We were org
especially
mates.
during, yeah, or
In our org
managing
days.
activities, planning
Mm,
activities,
mm-mm.
cleaning up activities.
And during our org days, so there's like times na like we always eat around and all that.
Yeah,
I remember to go out on ano, snacks was a big deal. Ako, for me, I didn't see to it na makathink ra ko mag-snacks ba. Especially during meetings and all that on as something secondary. But kanang, ay, makathink ra ko, ay, mag-snacks ta. Ana ra
yeah.
ba, like, mga order tagpan, ana,
But
kasi
no,
very
we
busy
start our
ta.
meeting at 6 p.m. usually, and
Oo.
then
So,
it goes on until around 8.
8, oo,
Or
ana
if
man.
if we
So,
have it better times, like we end at 7,
mm,
if kanang There's no arguments.
Ito. Which like, dili man
There's
dyan
no
ako, ano.
arguments.
Oo. Nga na, but, makathink ako, ana, it's a second priority. But,
Food
I,
is life.
but I
It makes
learned,
our brain function.
but I learned man good na a later part na, I think the second semester, na food, snacks ba, is
Mm.
something actually important. I don't know, just maybe sa ako, for me being president, like, go straight to kuan the agenda. Pero
Yeah.
wala ako ka-realize how big snacks is, you know? Na dapat na adjust every
Yeah.
meeting.
It was like snacks slash dinner sometimes.
Mm. Pero baka unsa to usually atong go-to na mga or tong
I
order
think
ron.
bread from Julie's.
Julie's siya na. Murag dapat ay budget like 30 pesos per person.
Or
Murag nga
I
na.
think naka-remember ko like we had something from 7-Eleven because it's nearer man.
Hmm. Ito.
Usually like that. Or we just go to the canteen.
Basta, alam mo, basta earlier parts, dili kay ko mamain og snacks ato. Pero na katong ko as the meetings go by, mag-order jud ta, magpasugo jud tag somebody na modagan og Julie's.
But usually the boys.
Oo. Oo, sila dyan.
Sige.
Or si Kuan, si...
Martin.
Oo, si Martin. Wow. Say, madugay pa dyan abot. Mahuman na lang meeting. Dito pala naabot ang Kuan.
Oh, yeah. But usually I remember bread jud to.
Oo, bitaw. Julie's. Julie's jud to. Bitaw. Um,
It's cheaper.
And not a knock off to Julie's ha. When I lived in Manila, I miss Julie's Bake Shop jud.
There's no Julie's Bake
Wala.
Shop in Manila.
Wala. Okay, ingani
Really?
ha. Ingani sa Cebu. Just I remember na every corner of a subdivision or
There
every
is.
corner bitaw, there's always a bake shop. It's either na Arby's na ay
Sometimes all three bake shops are
oo,
gonna be there.
bitaw,
Or other bake shops na kanang, even if it's not kanang well-known
branded, no?
bake shop. Yeah.
Oh, there's always a Julie's, there's always Arby's, na San Jose Bake Shop. I
Known before. Once tasted.
Mm.
Or something.
I might forget some, but basta kabande ko, basta if na residential area, there's always a bake shop. And then pag abot ako sa Manila, wala jud kayo ko makitaan. You might see one in a 2 kilometer radius. Ingana siya ka sparse sa kuan
In
sa
Manila?
oh in maybe in Las Piñas siguro specifically. I'm not sure sa other parts in Manila, but kuan wala. And makita dyan ako is kara pa jud ka ng the karinderya ay di karinderya ka ng home neighborhood bake shop ra ba kanang
Oh, yeah.
na
There's
kanang
no like
walin
a specific kanang brand. Brand
wala.
of bread.
Oo. And di jud ko ka-realize na how blessed we are as Cebuanos that we have Julie's Bake Shop and we have other kanang well-established bake shops. Oh, and
Really, I can't imagine. It's like kanang here mangani in our place. Like if you go out in the other way, you have at the end of the road there's gonna be a bake shop here near kanang our street in Cabada. There are like two Julies, one inside the market, one outside the market. Then out the other side there is another bake shop across the street or when you cross the road.
ito, lamay pa jud, no? And then,
Yeah.
ang mato ko sa mga name, as a cheese trussle, oh my god, I fucking love cheese trussle. Cheese trussle is my shit. As in, oh my god.
I also love their pulveron biscuits.
Oh, I don't order that. Let me.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Because I love pulveron.
Crinkles though, it's good.
Yeah.
But as in like cheese trussle, oh my god, send me cheese trussle right now. here in California.
should try making it.
Oh my,
Maybe
lamig.
matching
As in, especially kung init-init. Oh my God.
freshly baked
Mm.
cheese dressing.
And not ko anjud, the neighborhood bake shops are good. But makamingaw lang jud ang Julie's. And, well,
They didn't really branch out there dun sa
I'm
Manila, di ba?
siguro, I'm not sure. You would see Pande Manila here and there, but dili siya as kanang as widely available. It's not like you would see it in every corner. You have to go to a gas station na may Pande Manila
Yeah.
or
Yeah, usually Pande Manilas here also are near gas stations.
inga na ba? So medyo more on the level of 7-Eleven-ish siya. But never, dili siya kanang much more
Pero
available ba?
Pande Manila has no kanang like, di ba like ordinary bread sa Manila wala na ay
Sus,
filling,
sus.
no nothing with cheese. You just buy the spread.
Nothing. Pande Manila
Nothing
has
with
nothing on Julie's. Fight me, Pande Manila. I don't care. Your 10 peso
Julius forever.
pandesal, sus, nothing. Nothing compares to Julie's Bake Shop pandesal. Wala.
We're talking about bread and I'm getting hungry.
Well, we're gonna talk a lot about food.
I'm just gonna prepare because it's gonna be almost lunchtime, so yeah, I'll just eat after.
As in, like, oh, lamig ganyan. And
Huh?
I think even and some I think that Alberto's man sad siguro no? To be
Oh yeah,
hmm, Albert.
Alberto's. Yeah, I still have pictures.
Oh.
Okay.
Alberto's
Yeah,
Pizza. Oh my God. Budget pizza. If we talk about budget pizza, nalami, Alberto's
yeah,
Pizza.
Alberto's and mom's.
Mom's? Eh, wait.
Mom's
Oh wait.
joke.
Sorry. Oh, your mom's pizza. Wait, I forgot.
Mom's ba? In the canteen ba? The one with
Ah,
only ketchup and ham
ah,
and cheese
sus. I don't
stuff.
like that. I don't like that. Sus, murarag
Yeah,
ko
but
That's bread with diluted sauce.
yeah, pero Alberto's is improving. Di ba before, they don't have that kanang at the center, di ba? Usually sa Pizza Hut or any other brand ka na memory at the center so that
Kanang
the
small
pizza won't be
table.
squished. Yeah,
Uh,
that's small table. Alberto's has that now.
uh,
I was so shocked when we ordered last time. I go, wow, di ba? Bit na sila.
level up na. But
Level up.
wait, I remember something na same level as Alberto's. At bang siya sa San Jose Basak?
Bianos.
Sa to?
Bianos.
Bianyos, no?
Yeah, pero I wasn't able to try that.
Lami
Walang
kayo.
pansin.
Ganan kiko na. At par with Alberto's. Was,
Really?
yeah. Alberto's is just widely known, but Bianyos is actually
Good.
good. Is actually good. Oh, ganan kiko na. Oh, but,
Really, I haven't tried, even though it's just across the school before.
but, Alberto's Pizza should, is really good. It's good and then fits the budget, especially when we were students back then.
Yeah,
Diba?
budget
Kailangan.
friendly, like 100 plus. Then you
Oh.
get like the 11-inch pizza.
Mm-mm. Then,
Good for one person.
dili pa jud na siya kanang gitipid sa toppings. Lami jud siya.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
maybe for me, sa kaganan jud ko kuan thin crust pizza. And then, sakto ra jud
I
siya.
also like thin crust because it can be crispy,
Mm.
at times.
Mm-mm. And then, must focus on the filling. Jud.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-mm.
Feeling ako is thick crust word. Bread more on the bread ako matulis
Mm-mm.
coming from the thickness yun sa
Bitaw.
crust.
And siguro, well, sa mga Italian, like authentic Italian pizza, ilang ml jud is the dough man jud, but I'll have that one in a very good pizza restaurant siguro if ano. But if it's just Pizza Hut, Shakey's, or like kuan
Thin
Alberto's, thin crust, Domino's,
How do I pronounce it? Esbarro.
the Sbarro.
The Esbarro has thick crust.
Oo. Pero ang filling to crust ratio is okay naman. I like Sbarro though. I like Sbarro. It's okay. It's okay.
I like their garlic bread.
Oh.
I'm addicted to garlic
No,
bread
may bitaw
with
ang
the
garlic bread.
special tab, the
Lamig dyan.
white sauce.
Bitaw, bitaw. Um, and kuan, another memory what I had now with the group is
Yeah.
kanang siomai. Uh,
Siomai. Which siomai? Siomai tag tres.
siomai, the 3
At
peso
the back of
siomai.
the
Uh-uh.
yeah, 3 peso siomai, very budget friendly.
Mm,
But if you have like hanging rice or puso, then you can be full now with just like less than 30 pesos of your
mm-mm.
money.
Ang problem na kanang gutom set ka is you wouldn't
With,
you wouldn't notice that you've already eaten a lot of siomai and then your bill ends up with 80 pesos already or 100
you
pesos like
tried
so
you've tried having naabot og 80, almost
ako
100 with
of
just siomai
course
tag tres.
oo a lot of times because it's so
When you're
good.
hungry.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, bite-sized goodness.
Mm-mm,
Like,
kaayo dyan. Shout out
the
to
usual
Kuya in front
kuya
of
at the
Kuan.
back gate. No, it was at the in the front and at the back gate.
Mm.
There's also in the back gate of the school. There's also in the front gate near 7-Eleven. Shout out to Kuya.
Mm. uh, but going
If you will be
beyond
able to.
going beyond the school, I know you as a person na kuan said no like who likes to eat outside. Where are you pre-COVID? Pre-COVID, where do you usually eat out? Let's say with your friends, and then let's say with your boyfriend. Can I say his name?
Yeah, you can say his name.
With John.
Maybe,
Gusto
maybe
sa...
maybe he'd listen to it.
Oh, papalisin na dyan din pa-share dyan. Kay si John, ako siya ko answer sa next episode.
Yeah,
Because,
I told him I think i-ask girl ka ni Sid, or if you want, you can just tell him na ganahan ka mo join if
oo,
ever you want to.
bitaw. Because I want to talk to him about, as in, ang kanang, among, kanang, ganahan dyan ko na day at nagliempo dyan mi sila, nga nagbagyo.
Was I
Yeah.
there? No,
No,
I
wala.
wasn't there.
Kamera. Oo. But, where do you usually eat out pre-COVID? You know, let's
Pre-COVID,
say
our go-to
Hanukkah,
place,
freshly out of college, so you have your own money.
like
Mm,
when I had work already,
mm-mm,
like that. Usually, before review days, I was reviewing near Velez. Peak review center was my review center. Usually,
mm-hmm.
if John goes there, we can eat like shawmai, near there shawmai, barbecue, or we can go to there's Casa Verde.
Casa Verde,
Casa Verde, di ba? The first
near,
store of Casa Verde is in Ramos Bay.
mm-mm.
And then there's a new building across that has dessert factory. Usually, if we
Usually.
go on,
Mm-hmm.
usually there, it's just near. Pero during college, I mean during nag-work na, and we have money already for ourselves. Usually we go to SMC side because it's near.
Bitaw.
Our go-to place, like there was a time like I would be there like in a week. I was there every day
Okay, why man?
because it's near.
Mm-hmm.
And then like usually like before the we would go there to groceries, and of course after you're gonna eat, or because we're craving Milktea. I think that was also the time that my sister learned how to drive, so
Mm-hmm.
we could just
Pahatod
drive
na lang.
going there and just to buy Milktea or something.
ang
Usually that's my go-to place, but my favorite place to eat is like Korean food.
mm, and kaniya like almost all of my guests Tichid mapalya ang kuwan Korean food is always
Yeah,
kuwan
it's a
dyan.
thing here in Cebu, and I think in the rest of the Philippines.
Mm-mm. Kanina,
Because when we went to Dumaguete, there was also like Korean food stalls.
mm, obviously because of the Korean wave that kuwan dyan kay
Yeah,
grabe dyan kayo kuwan na. Uh, ako, going back to what you said na sa Casa Verde, I, it's a good place, but I actually have only been there once. The original spot. Only been there
The
once.
original spot.
Only been
Yeah.
there once. The ribs were really good.
Yeah.
Um,
But
uh,
the ambience is also really good.
family friendly. I think pwede sa
Yeah.
pang date. But I
Oh,
think if
but
you
sorry,
say,
Mansari.
uh, Max. But I think if you say Casa Verde, it's really kung ano ba kanang Sunday dinner
Yeah,
or
family.
Sunday brunch after church, you know.
Yeah, it's a family thing with Casa Verde.
Mm-mm,
A bit, especially in the original
mm-mm,
place because it looks like it is a house, an old school house.
mm-mm. Ano, I really
I
want.
remember before, but you know me, I'm into fangirling and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, before, diba, you remember that,
With
like,
Kathryn Bernardo.
yeah, yeah, with Kathryn Bernardo before. But yeah, but when they were shooting here for the movie,
Mhm.
yeah, we had dinner with Kathryn. Did I ever tell you that?
No, bakita ko lang sa picture ato.
Yeah, we had dinner with Kathryn in Casa Verde, the original store.
I think mo man dyan ang go-to place na if you have a visitor from Manila or somewhere else.
Yeah,
Casa Verde, Larshan, the
yeah,
main
but
staples.
Casa Verde is, better, like, secluded. It's a little bit secluded, so it's not gonna be that crowded unless you're a
Mm,
suki going there.
ito. And moving forward with kanang sa seaside. Um,
Yeah,
ako for me siguro, okay, when I was living in Banawa, it's too far for me to go to seaside.
yeah, yeah.
Siguro I've been there a handful of times, like less than 10 times to seaside.
Yeah,
And
well, I'm just like 5 to 10 minutes away, so
and then na ako dito sad na katong time na wala pa kaayo kuan, wala pa kaayo
okay,
restaurants
yeah, in
dito.
Banawa.
Mm. And and going there for milk tea says a lot of dedication for milk tea. And again, kuan, besides the love for Korean food, milk tea is one of the main staples of many Filipinos. What would you say would be
Yeah,
your top three milk tea spots?
milky spots. One for me, like, okay, I'll have three, no, three man, no choice,
Mm,
three, top three.
mm,
I think it's gonna be number one would be Coco. Pero there's also a place that does not have milk tea that I like to go to, but it's gonna actually
so milk tea,
it's
please.
Korean related, but
Mm-hmm.
only milk tea places na.
Milk tea lang.
Usually I have BTS,
What's BTS?
um, bubble tea station,
Oh yeah.
not Bangtan.
I know that one sa Capitol. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
bubble tea
that's your
station.
third.
Yeah,
Okay.
my number one is Coco. The
Mm-hmm.
middle one is wait, Macau Imperial Tea.
Oh,
Yeah, those are my top three.
you had me at you had
Before,
me at Coco, but Macau. Macau is I do not like Macau at all.
actually, where I think sige, i-rearrange na ako because I realized na during the first week of opening, like first month or first, Macau was really great. But when it became mainstream, the flavor of my usual drink is not the same anymore. So the level of flavor, the yumminess of the drink decreased because
Mm,
they became mainstream like that.
overall quality. What
Yeah,
do
the
you usually
quality.
order? Sige, let's start
Right.
with the top one. What do you usually order in Coco?
I usually order the one with the big and tiny pearls. What's
Panda.
Like panda, yeah,
I
panda, and
fucking
I
love
add
panda.
panda milk tea with aloe. I add aloe
Mm.
to the drink.
Oh, aloe. Ate, can you add aloe in my drink?
Yeah, it's part it's part of their their
Ate,
choices
can you like
for the
kuan dagdag aloe for
aloe
me?
vera aloe. I think one of my friends said it's aloe. I don't know. Is it aloe or
Aloe, it's
aloe?
aloe. It's aloe vera.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
It's
I'm pretty
aloe.
sure it's aloe.
It's
Aloe.
aloe. Aloe vera gani. Oh my
Mas
god.
mas masosyal aloe.
Uh,
But yeah, yeah. So I add
sige.
or aloe vera because the aloe vera is good.
Well, it's good for your skin. It's good for your hair. But for
Yeah,
taste,
good for
not so much. For me, ha. Sige, second,
for
what
you.
do you usually order sa, kuan? Sa Macau?
Macau.
Fuck Macau.
I usually order I saan to like matcha, like chestnut cream matcha
Oh.
milk tea. Because before I could really kanang taste the chestnut na, di ba? It's kind of soft man, no? The
Mm-mm.
chestnut, like tidbits of chestnut in the chestnut cream. Pero recently, it's not that I don't have, wala na siya sa taste. Like,
Mm.
wala na chestnut.
Or wala siya sa same level of quality.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
before no dito akong favorite, like, mo to kong balik-balikan, the chestnut cream.
Mm-mm.
Because usually it's cream cheese. What's that?
Oh
Cream
my
cheese?
god, I hate that. I hate that so much.
Cheese,
Oh my god.
cheese,
Malipong
some,
ko.
I think it's because of, kanang, if it's so strong ba?
Kaayo.
Especially if 100% yung sugar,
Oh my
mo
god.
tingali na yung reason.
So, I don't get it. I don't get it, Jude. But I'll
Oh my god.
expound later. I'll expound later. Sige, you're third. So BTS, what do you
Because
usually order?
I think I usually order something with brown
Mm,
sugar milk tea like that, or
mhm,
winter melon in BTS.
mhm. Okay, okay. Ako, um, siguro my top three would always be number one would be Coco. Coco is my number one.
Yeah,
My
it's not
go-to
that sweet.
drink is Panda. Panda, just just a normal Panda milk tea, and kind of winter melon hot tea. It's so fucking good. It's it's the
In
only
cocoa, the hot tea.
oh
I haven't tried the hot tea in
hot.
cocoa.
If you like winter melon milk tea, you should try winter melon na hot tea. It's so good. It's so good. I swear. I will vouch my life for winter melon hot tea.
When it opens, then yung seaside.
Let me
But
just guess you. But I, I think I love choose is panda because karang alam mo itong small na kuan, small na
like the tapioca pearls,
tapioca pearls and then the small one. Yeah, I like that one. Second,
it's
okay,
actually smaller pearls.
tapioca bang small or is it yung big? Is it or is it both tapioca and then different lang ang sizes?
Tapioca and regular. I think those are the regular pearls,
Mm.
and tapiocas are the small ones. Madingali.
Kanang pang sago sa kuan, taho. Well, it's tapioca man, I think.
It's not.
I think it kind of normal ones, the big ones, the black. I think it is tapioca. I'm not sure, huh? For people who are listening, please tell us the comment section
What
below.
do you
Kung
call
unsa-
the
what do you
big
call
and
it?
small pearls?
Okay. Second one, this is underrated, but I love it so much. Karang even it started way back then, from 2011, 2012. Moonleaf milk tea. I know
Oh,
na I actually
I
na
think there's a moonleaf across San Carlos.
na
Maybe
Moonleaf across San Carlos. I remember the one that I really loved was Moonleaf near Casino Espanol near
yeah, it's close now.
near Vélez where nag-close na siya a few years ago. But
Yeah,
dito jud
yeah.
ako like first time na ni-try ko Moonleaf. Ay
I've been
nakaroon na
there.
anay oh really? I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Dito jud akong first experience of Moonleaf and kanang na resurgence of kuan of Moonleaf karon. And then lastly would be Serenity. Why Coco? Because it's just the overall
Serenity?
quality. And then, so number one ba? Serenity akong third.
Okay.
Yeah, Coco man good is just the perfect balance with the sweetness and
Yeah, I
kuan
could agree.
sweetness and then the other hints of tea because what I look for with milk tea is definitely the tea. The tea jud ako
Me
makita.
too, me too.
Tea jud. And then with the subtle textures and taste of milk and I think siguro the difference with cocoa is the quality of the milk compared to others. I know there are some milk tea places na lami ang ilang tea, lami kaya pag-brew sa tea. But siguro ang sa milk lang and then just the level of sweetness. Other milk tea
Some
shops,
are
they can adjust. But sa cocoa, I don't think you can adjust it. And
the sweetness? No, you can
you
adjust the
can, you
sweetness.
can ba? Pero dili kay siya as kuan as specific as 25, 50, 75 ano bro. I'm not sure but skeptical kay ko ato kay nakakitaw and then like I think it's just really
In
mainstream.
Coco?
Oo, like nakakitaw
Where
more
where where did you try man? In Manila?
in Manila sa South Mall. And then look like nakakitaw more feel na ko or ko na siya hype na siya. But when I tried it,
Yeah, it's
it's
good.
it's really really good. Then
But
sa
do you know that in Taiwan, diba, Coco comes from Taiwan, I think.
mm,
It's not being
oo,
lined up kay there are so many other
okay.
brands
Because it's the
of
land of kuan man. Land of milk tea.
promise every
Good.
corner.
Mm.
It's like kanang Cebu instead of bake shops, it's milk tea.
Bitaw. And when I went there to Taiwan, I tried na kanang mga no-name milk tea shops. Lamig jud.
Yeah, it's still good. Yeah.
It's really good. Sa second was Moonleaf. Um, more on the brewing. Lamig jud kayo sila. You could really taste the tea.
Yeah, I love their kanang anything with Yakult and Mundi.
Mm. Ako, I go with Jasmine. Jasmine sa Moonleaf. But if you're looking for that tea taste, jud, the aroma, you could taste it sa imong mouth. Which is weird, no? Because aroma, when you'd say aroma, it's the smell.
The
You
smell.
could really remember the smell just by tasting it. Ano, lamig jud kayo. And then Serenity is like, parang, it has everything. But karon mo good, like, it's just a little bit sweet for me. If I order 50%, it was okay back then. But karon 50%, I don't know if I'm just getting older
Yeah.
or maybe my palates have changed. 50% is already sweet for me.
Really?
Oh.
But I just remembered Serenity when you mentioned it. But it's one of the first milk teas I tried. But it's too far away, so I wasn't able to have it in my top 3 because it's not my usual go-to place for milk tea.
Ako usually grab per na for for Serenity, and I go with Wintermelon Okinawa.
Oh,
Mo
okay.
dyan na. And then,
Diba they had before like that 1 liter milk tea?
una sila? Ano?
Na sila before. I think they tried that like for nag-promo sila ato like 1 liter, I think. Basta naka-try nga ato, nag-share mi sa akong friend and we weren't able to finish it.
Well, ako naabot na ko sa time na you can't finish the milk tea because it's just too much. Or kasukaon ka.
Yeah.
Oh.
For that's usually me. I don't finish my milk tea that much. Like it's a 2-part series. Today I buy it and drink it. Then tomorrow I'm gonna drink it again because I put it inside the rice.
Ako, same sa akong wife nga na sad siya. And I think same sad mi sa akong wife sa top 3. She really likes the tiger milk tea. But it's not tiger is not milk tea. I know. But basta tiger brown sugar something. Ganun siya ana. Ako
like
is okay.
The brand.
Oo. Ganun siya ana.
Tiger sugar.
Tiger sugar something. Ganun siya ana. cocoa, magsad,
Nakatry ko lamisad na,
nananggan.
pero meat kayo.
Oo. I tried Tiger Sugar said sa Taiwan.
Yeah, me too.
It's still a little bit overpowering for us.
Like, I think tungod sa ilang, well, it's so sweet man good man. Tungod sa brown, I think it has brown sugar. That's why it's
And
so sweet.
and it's not milk tea. It's not milk tea. So,
Really, it's not milk
oh,
tea.
dili siya milk tea. It's something
What is it,
else.
guys?
I'm not sure. It's a
It's
sweet
something else.
drink. So dili siya milk tea. Ano. It's a concept jud na daghan kay milk tea over time and nagsarado and then more na jud yung mga mainstays, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. And it's a go-to jud for quick dates, maybe
Yeah.
kanang something to kanang
After
parang
you
uh,
standby pay,
tambay ano before it was just kuan jud kanang
study out.
study out, but before it's just Starbucks or ingana, but karon kay milk tea is another option now. And
Yeah,
that's
cheaper
where
option.
and that's where I go forth with another segment of the discussion. Where do you go? You know, you talked about going with kanang go to usual spots when working. Kanang when you eat out with John, asa man mo usually eat? Where will you
In
go?
seaside,
Seaside kaya po.
yeah. Okay, it's near. Diba, I work in CIT. He works
Mm.
in USJR. It's near Manggod with the two places, and John doesn't like to go to places that are too far away because it's traffic. If he drives, it's traffic, and if we go there by kanang public transportation, it's gonna take a longer time for us to arrive on a certain place.
Mm-hmm. And then,
But usually our go-to place is seaside.
and what do you guys usually? Where do you guys usually go? Seaside.
Recently, our favorite place to go to is Sachi.
What's Sachi? I've never heard of it.
It's a Japanese restaurant. It's a Japanese like restaurant with ramen, gyoza, takoyaki, okonomiyaki, like that.
Mm-hmm.
We like Japanese or Tokyo table, not Tokyo table, but wait, Tokyo.
Tokyo. Yeah, Tokyo. The fast food.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or any dim sum in Seaside.
Bitaw.
Or Casa Verde, like that. Dim sum.
Oh my
Casa
god.
Verde.
I don't know why, but all of my episodes that you mention of dim sum. Specifically
Dim
dim
sum
sum break. Again,
Dim
this
sum break Harbor City, but usually Harbor City because dim sum break in Seaside is in the Pangkuan.
Kani,
In the food court area.
again, this podcast is not sponsored by Dim Sum Break. If you can hear Dim Sum Break, if you hear this out, sponsor us.
Actually, it's a go-to place in Cebu. Dim Sum Break.
Kayo. Wala dyan na pali Ako, I'm not pushing the agenda of Dim Sum Break. But always yun na ma-mention ang Dim Sum Break. Maybe if I have a guest outside of Cebu, dila na siya ma-mention. We'll see. But
yeah, I think so.
Oh,
but it's a go-to place, the shawmai, the steamed rice, because usually, if you go to other places, their steamed rice is not the same steamed rice in dim sum break, right? There's no mixture like that. It's just the rice that was steamed, not the one with the toppings.
Oh my god, the gravy. Oh my god.
The sauce.
Okay.
So you know you're from Cebu when you know what's dim sum break. Or the cheaper version in Labangon.
In Tisa.
Yeah.
Bradex.
Oh yeah, Bradex.
And the myth of Bradex, naingon sila na that the person who made Bradex was a chef from Dim Sum Break.
Yeah, I think so. That's what they said.
Kani the legend of Bradex, naingon sila na one day, kuan daw siya, like from Dim Sum Break, chef from Dim Sum Break, and then he just decided to leave and make his own. And then, but I've tried Bradex. Not the same. It's not the same.
Not the same. But it still has its own taste.
Slimy, but Dim sum break.
Lami
Yeah.
siya, pero it's not the same level as dim sum break, but lami ra siya.
And we've mentioned a few kind of spots, no, Casa Verde, dim sum break, but where are the places that you like to eat? For example, now you have maybe a family member or a friend who's not from Cebu that you would like to bring them where would you like to bring them specifically mga places that are or mga restaurants that are homegrown that are really based from Cebu. Where would
One
you
of which
bring
is
them?
still Casa Verde.
Cause yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Mm-mm.
Like from before, my cousins, they were really amazed on how cheap Casa Verde was.
And not
And it
not
was
not
tasty.
hundreds quality.
Yeah.
Where else? We mentioned
Where
Casa
else?
Verde. We mentioned Dim Sum Break.
The the original Sotokil place in kanang katong asa ang Paulitos before, the original Paulitos place.
Not familiar mo ba ng kanang likod sa kuan?
Like at bang sa CDU likod sa there na area.
At bang sa CDU?
CDU.
Is it like Joe's Manok?
Doon na
I forgot. No.
No. There's basta na area. Old school na restaurant.
I just know STK. Oh, no. Or not, diba?
Yeah.
STK is good. I like STK.
Like Larshan and Tuslubua.
If you live with more adventurous. For people who do not know, Tuslubua is pig's brain. It's
pig's brain.
minced.
And don't be
Diba minced?
Don't be shocked. It's still tasty.
Really good. If you like innards, if you like isaw, if you like Betamax, if you like innards of animals, you would like it. It's very earthy. A lot. The
But make sure
umami
you
is
buy
really
it in
good.
a place that's
Sanitary.
clean.
And then
But sometimes you can just we tried it like the other day. Speaking of the slubua, we tried it the other day. We just bought like the ingredients from someone from our neighbor who usually cooks the slubua, and then we just cooked it here back into the house.
Yeah, how was it?
It was tasty because we were the one who adds na lang the soy sauce for the additional taste. To be more kind of authentic, we ate it while it was still cooking in the stove.
Let me just to reminisce the overall experience pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Those are, I think. What else are there to eat in Cebu? There's so many things that I think.
And
kaniha.
Ikaw, you are from Carcar. And then,
the lechon.
You vouch for Carcar. What do you think of? I don't quite remember. I think I tried Carcar Lechon, and a lot of people love Carcar Lechon, but I don't quite particularly remember ang taste of it. For people na, how can you explain Carcar Lechon from a person who is from Carcar?
Actually, I can't explain it properly, but if you really, let's just say that it's something else. Try. I'm promoting my place, because usually we have a good person to lechon when we have special events in Carcar, and it's always been satisfying, especially if it arrives at the right time, and the crispiness of the skin is crackling. Yeah, no, crispiness. Yeah, and maybe because the ingredients inside, diba? They put the ingredients inside the stomach.
Oh, and it's something na kanang very unique, I guess, as a Visayas.
Yeah, in the Visayas region, because usually in the Luzon region, I think they don't do that, but the flavor really sips into the meat. To to
The
the
baboy.
lechon. That's why it's very tasty.
Oh,
No need for sauce. I can attest. No need
really?
for sauce when
Oh.
you're eating carcar lechon, especially if you're eating near the ribs
Mhm.
and then near the
The
stomach,
belly area bitaw.
the belly area. Yeah,
Mm.
like you can finish the half of the ribs. It's very tasty.
And this
Yeah.
is not biased
If
stuff
you come
because
to visit, yeah, if you come to visit, you go to Carcar or you just order from the Carcar Lechon if
asa
you
man
want.
specifically asa ka makakuha Carcar Lechon? Where do you go? If
Carcar,
you're in Carcar, di ba? If you're in Carcar, asa
yeah.
makamadto?
Usually, if we don't order the whole lechon, we're just gonna buy like 1 kilo or something. We go to the diversion road area because it's less crowded than going to the marketplace, Jude.
So there's no specific store, no? Parang kung ano dyan naman.
There are no specific store, but you have to be careful looking at the way they chop, the way they
Mm.
gun. Maybe because there are already some people who try to like put older parts of the lechon.
Hanggang mix na siya.
Gimix na siya. So, dapat
Mm.
bantayan yung gimix na.
Mm.
But usually, we don't buy in the main, like sa market, yun. At sa the diversion road.
Mm. Okay.
Like, after na sa Rotonda, sa Carcar.
Mm. Okay. And for people who has not tried
You,
kuan, definitely
you
it's
wanna
something that
try.
if you're in Cebu, it's something that you
Yeah.
definitely should try. In the last segment, no, you have been traveling for quite some time in the last few years. Um, let's talk about your food experiences. Maybe like one of the most favorite food experiences you had abroad. I know you've been
Right.
to other countries like Korea, Taiwan.
No, I haven't gone to Korea.
Sorry. uh,
That's my goal.
so I think Taiwan. Where I'm saying,
I,
do you have memorable
I
food
went
specifically?
to Taiwan, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Yeah, those three.
Oh, asa man mo you think na for you, the best food
For me,
experience.
the best food experience I had was in Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
In
I
Singapore,
want to go there.
because on my first day, we went to a curry place in Singapore. Like, it was, I think, more Japanese man ang curries, no? It
Mm-hmm.
originated in Japan. And dito ko naka-experience first na lamig kayo siya. And the fact na dako sad kayo ang plate.
Mm-hmm.
The plate was bigger than my face.
Okay. For the people who are listening, asa man specifically asa man? Is it an India street? Asa man?
No, it was a mall. I think basta we went there. We ate there before we went when our drop off na
Tourist
tour.
bus? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was there was a mall. Basta Dragon Curry something. I was not so sure because we were hungry, but we were just looking for a place to eat, and we just went there out of a whim.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
And
God.
another place in Singapore where I tried the satays
Mm-hmm.
was in Makan Sutra. I think that's the name of the hawkers area there. Makan Sutra something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not so sure. It was for John's birthday when we went to Makan Sutra. I think. Yeah.
Oh my God, I need to go to Singapore. I've been convincing my wife to go
To
na
go to.
mad to Singapore. But not specifically because of shopping. People think of Singapore it's shopping, it's the nice place. But
Some
I
active man.
and it's
Shopping.
expensive, no? Pero it's a shopping haven, mong
Food experience. Yeah,
It's
the
a
food experience.
but
I approved you.
ako I travel for food first. Food first, sightseeing second. Akong wife, sightseeing first, cultural first. But I
Yeah.
travel for
I
food.
should go with Sheen sometimes now. You should budget ka ng money for us to travel together. I think we're gonna get along.
Oo, kaayo. So for shopping, skincare, she loves that. But I travel for food, and I know that Singapore is one of the kuan jud kanang
Yeah, Michelin
melting pot
stars
jud
are
ba. Hmm.
Yeah, I searched for the place. It's really Makan Sutra.
Oh my God. It's the place, good na, very condensed food cuisine because it's so small. The place is small,
Yeah,
so ang it's easy access to just go and find good food from all
yeah,
over the
because there are a
continent.
lot of hawker stores.
Oh, a lot of
Did you know
hawkers.
na ay Jerry's Grill nga to?
Really?
Pag
I
adto namang Makan Sutra,
I know na ay
there's
kuan.
a Jerry's Grill na stall.
I know gani na lechon dito. But kanang kuan lang ba, like the fact that the idea, the concept of hawker stalls na people who sell in hawker stalls when they have their shops, they only correct me if I'm wrong, they master one dish. So if you go there and you see master chefs and they only serve you 1 to 2 dishes and they've been doing that for over decades and decades, you
Yeah, I
can
think that's
attest to
how
the
they do.
quality of it, no, the mastery and the just the
And they
dedication.
say that if the stall is being lined up, you should line as well because that means na many people and locals love that stall.
Mm-mm. Ito. And
Where the chili crabs,
oh
the
my God. Ito. And that's right up in
there
my
was a
alley.
sauce man do sa murag satay ba na lang barbecue basta lami kayo ang katong sauce na among gidip
Mm-hmm.
for the murag barbecue.
Oh my God. I
That
we
was very memorable.
I need to go to Singapore because it's
Yeah,
kuan jud kanang it's right up in my alley when it comes to Asian cuisine. Okay, na Malay food, kanang Indian
Indian.
food, Chinese food.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God,
many cases. They've been kuan ba yun? It's a multicultural place job.
bitaw. And then
Mixture of Chinese, Taiwan, Indian, and
mm,
Malaysian
oh.
cuisines. Yeah.
And then like instead of just going to those countries, you could just go to Singapore and try that, and it's very authentic. Oh my God,
Yes,
yeah.
like Malaysia is just a train or bus ride away
Mm-mm.
from Singapore.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It makes
Yeah,
me
so
hopefully now after this COVID situation and hopefully that the world stops messing around with us. Now we can get to travel. I know definitely there's going to be major changes in the travel industry. The things that we do back then we will not
will not be the
carry
same.
on.
Maybe we're
Mm,
maybe we're gonna travel and just go to tours wearing masks
mm. It's
or
going to
other
there's
precautions.
going to be permanent changes when it comes to the travel, but hopefully we don't know yet. I
Yeah,
know sa
I'm
Singapore,
still looking forward for
mm-mm,
my Korea trip
ako,
that I'm planning in my mind, but not in my budget.
we should definitely go as a group, no? Or like
Yeah,
probably me having a kid, it's going to be different, but it's something
yeah,
that
we're gonna make kayon more.
but it's something that I will not kind of box out. I still definitely would like to travel. You um, maybe in this last segment, I always go with the shotgun round. So just answer the first thing that's in the top of your head. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. You ready?
okay, ready.
Okay. All right. Um, your favorite breakfast food?
Bacon,
Just plain bacon, like a
just
dish, like
plain bacon,
no rice.
bacon
Okay.
and rice, bacon
Okay.
and rice.
Okay. So go to spot if you're on a budget.
Shawmai,
Like three
in
peso kuan siomai.
Shawmai in Basak Holy Cross, Bebang's Shawmai.
Oh, shout out to ibang siomai.
Yeah, and in Basak, my
Hmm.
favorite shrimp
See,
shawmai is there.
see, I'll put it in the show notes below. Okay. Favorite dessert.
Wait, cheesecake,
Specific. Be specific.
Oreo or blueberry cheesecake.
Where can we get it?
Leona's,
Okay. Okay. Um,
Leona's or Pendab Street.
the last meal that you got diarrhea.
I think it wasn't a meal. It was a drink
Unsa man?
with milk tea.
Unsa man na milk tea? We're not taking call up.
I forgot.
Unsa? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I lost you. Don't worry, I'm just gonna edit it out. Sige, go.
It
Go.
wasn't part of my top three milk tea place, but I forgot which one it was.
Okay.
Basta it was a milk tea with an unknown,
Mm,
this unknown na brand.
not be named. Okay, favorite food at home. Home cooked meal.
Home cooked meal, pork steak.
Pork steak. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Last question. If you could have any meal right now, any meal, from all over the world, what would it be?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because you mentioned Singapore, I want curry.
It's not a curry.
Like, katong murag, masyad tong, basta any food na curry sauce
From Singapore.
from the Singapore place that I went to.
Okay.
Or the one in Taiwan na dumplings
Oh,
in
you just have to
Taiwan.
pick one. Just pick one.
Dumplings in Taiwan.
Okay. What's one? Remember
The
ka?
ano,
Sa
I
Xiaolong
don't know
Bao?
no, it was like a store just corner of the street.
Okay.
But I don't know the name.
I'm just gonna add it to the show notes below if you remember.
Wait, kanang naka-remember ko, i-edit naman.
Sige. All right. Okay.
Wait.
Sige go.
Any food, ano lang, pearls, tteokbokki. Pearl na mix up
Restaurant.
na tteokbokki.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
kana na lang.
Ganagi ko ng pearl eh. It's really good. It's a good spot, for Korean food. Okay, that's it. That's an hour.
An hour of being talkative.
Anything else before we go? Any shout outs?
Shout out to everyone. Stay safe. Stay indoors. Because the crisis is not over yet.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
All